Keep watching to the end of this video for a very special announcement. What's up, Dragon fans, and welcome to a very special episode of Minecraft. We're not going to do anything multiplayer today. I thought, after so many episodes and a few requests, that I would actually show you guys my creative world that I have been playing since I started playing Minecraft. So let's dive on in. Few things to note. I do use the city texture pack, so there are going to be a lot of things that look different. I like the city texture pack just because it kind of, I don't know, it's just a texture pack that I enjoy looking at. So yeah, you guys are going to see everything that I've ever built from start to finish. This map is almost 15 years old. Yeah, so it's about almost 14, 15 years old, which is a lot of time to be playing Minecraft. But yeah, I'm going to give you the tour. This is the world spawn area. This is where new people to my map would go. I do have a command in place that actually senses new players and normally would just open up this wall. I just locked it open just so we wouldn't have to deal with that. So you come over here, you get on a pressure plate. There we go, which teleports you to here. You are instructed to take the plunge, bloop, and you fall down here. Hey, we're greeted by a duck. Follow the arrows to the first stop of the bank. This is kind of I've set it up to be kind of a role-playing map, but we're just going to take a tour. So that's the entrance. Let me go ahead and get an aerial view. Give you a nice tour. That's a nice wide shot. We'll visit the notable sites. Yeah, this is the city of Terra Solum proper. And with the exception of a couple of villager buildings that actually spawned when I chose to make this location, everything was hand-built by me. I say hand-built. I mean, once creative mode came out, yeah, that was the end of doing anything the long way. But we'll start at my house. This is where I live. There's actually a command block. If I step right here, it'll announce that everybody that I'm in the city. It's supposed to. Oh no, because I've got the heads-up display disabled. That's why it's not doing it. But yeah, this is my house. This is Worthington the horse. Hello, Worthington. You know what? I'm going to turn the heads-up display back on because I want to be able to see everybody's names and stuff. Give me just a second. It's kind of annoying that it precludes. There we go. So, Worthington? Yep, Worthington. Just so you guys don't think I'm like absolutely crazy, I'm going to walk over here again. Dragon has been spotted in the city. See? I told you I wasn't crazy. We have my special collection of animals over here. We have Grundy, the zombie horse. If you don't understand that reference, obviously you did not watch DC Comics as a child. You have Skeletor, the skeleton horse. Need I say more? You have Jeb, for those of you who watched my Skyblock run through. Jeb is a crowd favorite. And also Grum, the upside down sheep. He's been sick, that's why he's upside down. And then Bernard the mule with his saddlebags looking very fancy. So I have around my house a moat, which I'm in creative mode, so it won't hurt me. But like you see, if I'm not flying, I can't jump out. So anything that falls in here gets sucked down and slowly magma blocked to their demise. And that's really for mobs, because I just got tired of like random sheep and pigs and stuff coming up here. So I've got my fancy double doors, my fancy art. This is another reason why I like the city texture pack, because it changes the paintings. So I've got a few things. I've got my workshop where all my stuff is that I need to, well, do anything. got my bedroom with my jukebox here, which is just a repeating command block with a pre-loaded sound, which I won't play because there's a chance that it could be copyright struck, and I don't want to do that. An ender chest, which is technically my ATM for all my currency and things. And my bed, some more art. And let's take a trip upstairs because there's somebody I want everybody to meet. Oh, look, he's sleeping. This is Gregor. He is my fox. Some of you have seen Gregor before, or at least seen pictures of Gregor before. He is the cutest boy. Although why he is not on his sleeping mat, I don't understand. So we will put Gregor. Nope, didn't mean to wake you up, Gregor. He is like dead set on sleeping in that corner. That's fine. It's probably because he's near the central heating and air here that we got, so he likes to stay comfortable. That's fine, Gregor. You do you. Coming up to the top of the roof, we have our rooftop garden with all of the various things that can be grown. We have our composter where we can make bone meal if we need to rapid grow anything. We also have a little sun porch here where we made an umbrella out of beds, and unfortunately we can't actually lay down, but you know, it's the thought that counts, right? We'll go back downstairs. Have fun, Gregor. I love you. And over here we have the Enchanting Room. Pay no attention to the fact that I have captured it in crystal for my diabolical purposes. I mean, totally safe purposes. So yeah, made a nice little magical looking floor out of emerald blocks, some crying obsidian. Downstairs is the guest bedroom, you know, for if I ever make some friends. Got a couple bathrooms. I draped this banner. This is the official dragon banner, by the way. I draped this banner because I realized that an iron door actually has a window, and I think that's really creepy to have a window on your bathroom door. So that was fun. Over here is the study. This is where I come to do all my best thinking whenever I'm deciding what to do about new videos. I have what I call the Batman chair, and this is what I mean by the Batman chair. Boosh. I can sit down in the Batman chair and work on my laptop. Do, clickety clickety click, clickety click, clickety click, click, clickety click, clickety click. So, and just as quickly as it came up, it'll retract right back down, opening the space back up. Through here is my kitchen with the gas range, obviously, because you know, that's what you do when you're cooking with gas. Over here we have the water cooler and the produce cupboard, you know, for some fresh snacks. If I step on this pressure plate, I actually have a working refrigerator. So I open this up, and I have the freezer for all of my meats. And I have the actual refrigerator for some pie, some milk, cake, eggs, various stews, you know, for whatever my needs are. This right here, the pantry, actually can barely see it, but there's actually a hopper system that goes all the way up to the roof, so I can harvest plants and just throw them down the chute, and they are sorted here into the pantry. Got the double sink for washing dishes, the microwave, which is just a painting, oven, and the smoker, you know, because sometimes I'm feeling like, you know, steak, and sometimes I'm feeling like beef jerky, as you do. Probably my favorite painting of all is the sheep that swims. Such a good boy. And yeah, so let's take a trip. I'm actually going to go fast down here. Boop. So this is my basement. This is the water spout to get out of my basement. This is where I keep all my trophies. So Before they expanded Minecraft and added like a bunch of new achievements, I had actually at one point 100% in Minecraft. And I got bored, so I just made up my own achievements. So I exchanged currency with another player. I brewed a potion of maximum effect from memory. Constructed a beacon with level 2 capability. Enchanted an item with level 30. Some of these they were actually added as achievements after I did this, so I just decided to keep them. Fix an item on an anvil that you construct, meaning I couldn't use a pre-constructed anvil. Tame, name, and put armor and a saddle on a horse, that's Worthington. Build a portal and go to the nether. Like I said, this was not an achievement before I did this. Build a rocket that has 2 colors and a shape. That was a fun day. Defeat a wither. Again, pre-achievement. Complete the map room. The map room is somewhere. It's a big map. Build a useful or entertaining device using redstone. That actually is a perfect segue. Oh, and by the way, destroy the Ender Dragon in survival mode. But yeah, the entertaining redstone thing, I'm going to go ahead and show you right now because it's a good segue. I have my giant warped shroom here. We're going to go out here. Yes, I have been spotted. I've been spotted. This is the neighborhood. Some houses are for sale. Sometimes it's just a plot. So there you have that. There are rental homes here as well. We're going to go down this way. Here's the bank. This is what the sign was talking about when we first got here. So obviously it's a bank. If you can't tell, I'll give you a hint. Money. But yeah, the entertaining redstone device is right here. This is a working roller coaster that I built. So, oh yeah, the spyglass. So you get a mine cart out and you put it down. Press this button. I'm actually going to be in third person for this. Whee! Come around. Whee! And go around this bend and oh no! Boosh. And then this is the cameras. Yay! Alright, so that is that. Put the mine cart back. So that's my entertaining redstone device that I gave myself an achievement for. This also segues into the next district. This is the entertainment district. We have obviously the roller coaster and the bounce house. So if you're wearing shoes, place them in here. Obvious bounce house rules. When you come in the entrance, you get hit with a leaping 2 potion. And obviously slime blocks mean extra bouncy. Boing, 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 boing. See bounce, see bounce, see bounce, see bounce, bounce. So I could probably be in there for like 10 more minutes and not get bored. Over here, actually over here first, we have the, similar to the spinning teacups in Disney World or Disneyland, depending on what side of America you're on. We have the blue ice pond, which is basically a combination of bumper cars and spinning teacups, where maybe somebody who has a lot more finesse than I do can navigate this, but I just like spinning around. Ooh, let's try to get back to the entrance. No, come on. There we go. Haha. Let's put this away. Over here, we have lookout point. Whoosh. Ta-da. This used to be, in fact, maybe it still is. This used to be the highest point in the entire city. Lookout point. So from here you can kind of see the city proper. You can see this district over here. You can see that building right there is where we spawned in at. That ender head up there, I will get into, I don't know if I'll do it this video or if I'll do like an Inventions in Minecraft about it. But yeah, Lookout Point kind of gives you a view of everything. It's very nice. And the bouncy house offers a safe-ish landing. The last part of the entertainment district, hey look, it's a cow, is the Grand Maze. Not to be confused with the Grand Maze, which is an actual maze. This is the Grand Maze, which arguably is not that grand. It's very short. But mazes are much harder to do first person than they are from top down. So that's my entertainment district. I may end up adding some more if I can get some real estate built out. So the next we'll do is kind of just the regular city district. This is where you go if you just want to kind of see some shops and whatnot. We have the keep. The keep here is the police station for iron golems. If you need police assistance, you push a button and an iron golem is built, and they can assist you with any of your police needs. Mostly if you're just being attacked by mobs. It's a quick way to kind of get some help with that. You have the general store where you have some shopkeepers here. You've got another one over here, which is the odds and ends store. Again, more people. It's kind of just your general wares, like a drugstore kind of a thing. Got the satellite phone booth powered by Redstone in case you need to make some long distance calls. Some more rental property. This is actually a very, very desirable location because you're pretty much central to the entire city. You got the fire department right here. In fact, the firehouse, there's where everybody is. Plenty of infinite water sources, so you can grab as many buckets of water as you need if you're a fireman. Upstairs, we have, where they live. They got their kitchen over here, their pantries, and all that. Here's your bunk beds. Everything a good fireman needs. The fire pole where you can slide down and land on some honey, sort of a soft landing. And then up here, we've got, what did I call this? St. Beauregard General Hospital. I put names on a lot of this stuff. And sometimes I forget what I name things, and it's kind of a nice little haha to come across it again. But here's the hospital. Here's your waiting room. Here's the is it charge nurse? I think it's the charge nurse. The person responsible for checking in admissions. You got some beds here with some privacy screens that you can walk through because they're just banners. Why is this bed glowing? Are you a special bed? You are purple. Thought I made all the beds here in here white. You have the birth chamber, which is basically just a mob spawner that I then built a villager head looking thing around. I kept having mob like zombies and stuff killing all my villagers, so I decided just to make a villager spawner so I could re-up on my villagers. No, I made all the beds different colors. I don't know what's wrong with me. So we got the second floor for, making more room for people. Then you've got the express elevator to the top where we have our helipad for all the emergencies. Okay, take somebody and need to transport them down. You just transport them down. Here we have the Ender Dome. We have the spectator entrance right here. This is the gladiatorial arena, which I was really hoping like they would make a Pixelmon mod that I could just apply. I'm still hoping for that. So mod guys, if you want to make Pixelmon where you can use an existing world to play, like this would make a perfect Pixelmon arena. But right now it's just a gladiatorial arena. I actually do have it set up where you can do just hop over here. I do have it set up where you can actually just like pit people against mobs. So I've got mob eggs in here that'll spawn bad guys for somebody who wants to stand in the middle and fight waves and waves of bad guys, which is kind of fun. Moving right along. I'm sorry if I'm not going into like a whole lot of detail for some of these places. There's a lot to cover, and you'll see why. Up here we have kind of the education district. So I got the community food farm for all the poor college students who need some cheap food. This is where the food spawns. Got a bookstore. We've got the dormitories over here. And we have a nice little bungalow restaurant. This is where you can come and kind of hang out with friends and have some food. Down this way, we've got the cat statue. I'm very proud of this cat statue. To feed cats. So this area used to be infested with cats, so much so that I called it Cat Alley. So that cat statue, you could actually put an iron nugget in the chest, and it would give you a fish that you could feed cats and befriend cats with. Here we have the lotto box. You push a button and get a prize. Oh, I have sounds turned off, don't I? Goodness gracious, half of my stuff relies on you guys being able to hear, and I have not done a service at all. It's music. I don't need you to hear music. I don't think. There we go. What am I missing? Everything. There we go. That's the note blocks. Alright, so I'm going to push it a second time just so you can hear. There we go. And that lets you know that your prize is down here. Oh, nothing. Even with 2 pushes. That's unfortunate. We have the Freebird Park and Nature Preserve. It is illegal to kill anything in this area. But it is a nature preserve. You can do all kinds of like looking at flowers and coming over here and enjoy like some wooded areas. It's a good place to study if you like being out in nature and you kind of want to take a break from city life. And then we have our school. This is a K through 12 school, meaning there is no like elementary, middle, and high school. It's just all in one place. Here is a typical classroom. Got about 5 more that look like that. This is the cafeteria. The cafeteria people. Down there's more classrooms and stuff like that. It's got a second story with more classrooms. Here we have the principal's office. And I've made the principal a shulker for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to incorporate shulkers in some form or fashion. And second of all, it's kind of what principals sound like, right? Like, especially if you're a big fan of Peanuts. Like, any adult authority was always just like, wah, 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 wah. So I thought it'd be funny to kind of have a principal that just everything he says is blah, 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 blah. So, hopefully no principals that I have ever gone to school under are watching this video. Highly unlikely. Next, we have the STEM lab, and I'm actually very proud of the STEM lab because it is probably one of the funniest, well, not funniest, but probably one of the most fun builds I've ever done, and it incorporates a lot of fun, like, command blocks that are also, like, technology. So the way you open the door is you have one of these special Dragon wireless smartphones. And when you come up here, the command block senses that you have it, and it will open the door, close the door behind you. So just to show you that this is actually what is doing it, I will throw that on the ground. I will try to leave, and you will find that I cannot leave. So I'll go back and get my smartphone. Ta-da! We're not ready to leave quite yet. Got a few things in here. We've got the auto brewer. Basically, what you do is you press this switch here. It fills it up with water bottles. It's supposed to fill it up with water bottles. Do I have no water bottles? I am out of water bottles. So actually, let's throw that off again. Water bottle. Throw these in here. Alright, so you push this button. It puts the water bottles here. You load the ingredients in here. That's the blaze powder. Do I have any ingredients? I do not. I do have potions of leaping in here because I was testing it out. Anyway, once the water bottles were loaded, your ingredients would brew through here, and then when you get done, push that button and the potions will end up in this bucket here. So, still kind of a manual process, but more fun than just doing it by hand, in my opinion. Over here we have the auto smelter. And again, kind of a manual process. You put your whatever in here and your coal in here. Then you flip a switch, loads it for you. Or you flip it here if you're using a blast furnace, whichever one. And once it gets done, boop, it leaves out there and gets pushed in here. Kind of a fun little thing. Next we have the mob farm. All the resources and no danger. So basically what happens is the mob falls into here. The tripwire senses it, pushes these blocks forward, suffocates them, and then whatever they drop will hit the hoppers and come out here. So for instance, ooh, a stray. That would have been a really bad one to have to deal with. Boom. And we got the arrows and we got the bones. And no danger. Woohoo, no danger. We've got here the auto harvester. So the way this works, well, if you saw my inventions in Minecraft, you would know how this works. Basically, once the plant grows high enough, it hits that observer block. The pistons push it out, and you know, it collects in the hoppers, and the hoppers feed it into here. So here we have our auto sorter. Sort your items into different chests. So you can see that these are currently empty. We are instructed to visit the second floor to place the items into the machine. So let's go up there. Here's where the items go into the machine. And you can see we've got different items. We're just going to take them all. And then, oop, I forgot. I did do that. Anyway, we can still use this. Throw all these in here. And you will see that this auto sorter will put it into its own chest. And none of the other items are making it into this chest. I definitely need to change that. Replace it with something that is permitted. So yeah. So that will just continue to sort until we're out of magma cream. The slimes will go in. Heart of the seas, if there are any, will go in. And then the honey will make it into here because it's a rejected item. It's not one of the ones that we are sorting through, which is great. Going back upstairs, let that keep going. We have one thing up here, and this was a proof of concept trying to see how we could transport something up and down. So you see that slime block is getting transported up the water spout. It flows down and around and goes in there. And then it goes all the way up and back to where it came from. Nice little proof of concept if you're unfamiliar with plumbing. Here's my elevator. And again, up and down. That was me just testing out when they changed the physics of soul sand and magma blocks underwater. Just wanted to see how that would work. And we have the final thing here. The Large Hadron Collider. Which is basically me just testing a bunch of different command block functions. And yeah, just doing some fun stuff with Minecraft. So you flip this switch here. Oh, I did not mean to have all that text. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. Let me turn it off. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Look, I turned it off. You shouldn't be doing that anymore. Ugh. It's going to be returning that for a while, so I'm going to get rid of the heads-up display. That should be the last thing we needed it for, anywho. Alright, go away. Oh, why? Why are you doing this to me? Let's get out of here. Gonna hide in the panic room while I figure this out. Be right back, everybody. Alright, so we got rid of all the error messages. I'll need to go back and see if that's we don't have the latest version of Minecraft going on right now. But while we're here in the panic room, let me explain what the panic room is if you are too far away from the police station and you are being chased by mobs, and like me, you don't want to die, you just pop in this little handy panic room, closes all the doors behind you, wait till morning, till all the mobs burn off, and then when you're ready to leave, you just jump up here, and the doors open back up, and you go about your merry way. Going down here. Hey, look, it's a wolf. Hello, wolf. Going down here, we have the skating rink, which is a nice little place where you can come and play some games. I'm going to borrow this for a second. Thank you. And it's a blue ice rink made mostly out of blue ice. And it's kind of fun just to skate around. Have fun. Over here we also have the block toss, where you have first ring is 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, and bullseye is 5 points. You basically have 3 shots to see how high your score can get. And zoop. Hey, got a bullseye. Admittedly not a hard game to play. But you can do it however you want, where you just want to get a running start or something to make aiming a little bit more difficult. This is also a place where foxes love to spawn. In fact, we met Gregor here for the first time. And through clearly no manipulation of my own, definitely didn't put him on a lead. Aww. Hello. Wait, you got something in your mouth. What are you holding in your mouth? Oh. Curiosity only takes me so far. Yeah, definitely didn't use a lead to bring Gregor home. Did I introduce you guys to Marvin? Here's Marvin, the guard cat. Hello, Marvin. Turned off heads-up display because I didn't want the error messages to come back. But that is Marvin. Just trust me. Alright, here we have the Church of Ender. Kind of styled it, you know, like an old Catholic or a very old Presbyterian cathedral. We got the standard pews. You got your stage where your choir, your band would be. Then you have the pulpit where the good word is told to the masses. Got your stained glass windows. And actually, you can't see it from the bottom, but I'll show you. I actually made the top of the roof a giant ender portal. And let me tell you what, it wasn't until I put it on this massive a scale that I realized if you just bring everything else out of frame, if not for the little smoke particles, you would never be able to tell that we're moving from side to side until we hit a border. Like, that is wild. Ooh. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm getting kind of dizzy. We're moving into the next district. This is the downtown, or the edge of the downtown shopping district. I'm not going to show you that sign because I don't want to offend the store that sign is blatantly aimed at. This is your electronics store. You come get your stuff, some laptops. You can see various models. Upstairs, you have a home entertainment system. Pay no attention to that gas sound. We'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, you got your various home entertainment systems. You got your acacia system. You got your spruce system. You got your dark oak. Dark oak obviously being the superior system. So moving right along. The next place that we're going to be in the downtown shopping district is, we'll get to there in a second. We have Harmonix, the music store, where you can come for all your musical needs. Got all of your, I need to add a Pigstep MP3 player up there. But yep, moving right along, we have our zoo. Here's the sea turtles. Here are the dolphins. Having a good old time. We got the panda exhibit. How you doing, panda bears? We have the rainbow sheep exhibit. Hello, rainbow sheep. And here we have the goat. And I feel bad because we had to enclose the goat because I realized he can jump like 20 blocks high, and I wasn't really looking to make it 20 blocks high. It was ridiculous. So we just have our singular goat in there. We have our red and brown mushrooms. We have the centerpiece of our exhibit, the ghast. Don't worry, he can't get out. This is bulletproof glass that he's behind, which is not actually bulletproof. It's just a different variant of glass. Here's the donkey exhibit. Hello, donkey. Over here we have slimes. And right next to them we have magma cream. We have the zombie pigmen here and their pet pig Ferdinand. Hello, Ferdinand. Ferdinand actually wandered his way into the exhibit, and I was worried for him until I realized they're all just pigs. They get along just fine. Right here we have the polar bear exhibit and some cows. That definitely wasn't intentional, but hey, we'll just say that the polar bears will get them eventually. The blazes in their enclosure. Put some fires in there to make them feel at home. Here is the biggest mistake. Not that I don't want parrots to have an exhibit, but I put them way too close to the ghast. And so they learned the gas noise, and now all they do is sit around all day making gas noises. So I've got one normal ghast and 7 high-pitched squealing ghasts, which is terrifying. Here we have the llama exhibit, and one random fox that has found its way into the llama exhibit. Hope you're happy there, sir. Then we have the Nocturnium, which is everything that comes out in the dark. These are silverfish. We have cave spiders. We have wither skeletons and strays. We have husks and a baby husk. Oh my gosh, they're multiplying. And then we also have Ravagers that we have captured. I love the Ravagers too because when you put the city map pack on here, they turn them into construction equipment, which I find to be hilarious. Going upstairs, we have the Striders. Striders? Striders. Yes, Striders. Also construction equipment. Sitting in their hot lava bath, hanging out, having a good time. Then you have the Hoglins, which I believe are dump trucks, which was a nice touch. I thought that was cute and clever. Here we have Guardians and the... Oh, nope, I know what's in there. I'm trying to press the button. There we go. And that's just to showcase that Guardians really hate squid. So there you go. I should replace it with glow squid. If Captain Sparkles has taught me anything, I need to replace them all with glow squid eggs. And finally, the drowned. Yes, you boys. An endless source of grief for me at all times. So that's the zoo. We'll probably add a few more things as time goes on. But the next area we want to go to is the shopping district proper. This is the downtown area where all matters of shopping and government affairs happen. Speaking of government affairs, we have the Department of Government Affairs, because everyone loves the government and everyone knows that people who work in the government are lovely individuals. Everybody knows that dealing with the government is the most pleasant thing imaginable. So obviously, I would reflect that by building them the most pleasing and aesthetically nice to look at building. Where you would look at that and go, hey, I bet I'll have nothing but good times in there. Right? Moving along. Need more be said? I think not. Here we have the satellite police station. Just in case you are shopping and some bad guys come, you can ask for police assistance. Here we have the zoning commission. If ever you want to petition the city for the right to build anywhere, here's where you would come. You would plead your case. They probably have some questions. Based on your answers, then you would be approved or denied. Got a couple of food stalls out here because nobody hates food stalls. Everybody loves food stalls. Food stalls and food trucks, probably my two favorite urban food experiences. So we have Luigi's Pizza here, classic for your personal pan pizza. We have Paco's Tacos, purely for the rhyme scheme. Hey, what's up, Paco? Get me a chicken quesadilla. What? You only sell tacos? Did the zoning commission know about this before they approved? You win this round, Paco. Moving right along, this magnet-shaped building up here is Ulysses Utilities. This is where all the power from the power plant gets distributed. Back here you have the library. Did I name the library yet? That's a mistake. I definitely need to name the library. There are some study towers, some study rooms. This is the reading corner where the kids come to hear story time. You got the rows and rows of books going all the way back. It's good times, good times. But yeah, you want to go to a study room, you just hop on here. You're transported to the tower study rooms. When you want to get back, you just go back. Again, that's me having fun with command blocks. So everybody can accuse me of cheating now. We have the sword store. Let's try that again. We have Weapon World, where you come to buy swords and bows of all various styles and types. You have this lovely building right here, Threads, where you can come get any clothes you could ever want. What up? This dude is too cool for school. Would you not buy a suit from him? Look at that man. That is fancy. That is super fancy. I would definitely buy a suit from him. We do have some nice little games here. This is Corn Pong. Definitely not a hybrid of two games that people play. So basically, we can read all that, or I can just show you. Basically, you come up here, you got slime balls, right? So put your slime balls in your inventory. And then you have to bounce the slime ball into the bin. And the bins are, depending on which bin you land in, you get a certain amount of points. Oh, that is not considered a score. Boosh. Hey, that's 1 point. There's another point. Let's try to do like this. Ugh. Oh, not quite 2 points. Come on. Not quite 3 points. A little bit higher. Come on. Anyway, it's a very hard game to play. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. This is my gumball machine. I will show you how it works by retrieving the nugget that I already pre-put in here. Ta-da! So you take a nugget and you put it in here, and then the mechanism throws out a gumball. I'm holding for applause. No applause? Cool, moving on. Here we have the fishing and boating licensure, represented by the fishing pole and boat. Let me tell you what, these icons were super fun to make, also super hard because I'm bad at making icons. Especially rendering something from a 2-dimensional space in my inventory to a 3-dimensional space. The pot spot, coming for all your potion needs. What up? I'd buy a potion from him. Here is the Mushroom Gardens retirement community, real quick. It's basically just a bunch of apartments made out of mushroom houses. And the community pool right next door, where all of the lovely residents can come for their aquabatics and their jazzercise. Next in the shopping district, you have the pet shopé. It's a fancy word for pet shop. You know it's fancy because of the extra P and the E at the end of shop. Where you can come, you buy a pet, and you tame it yourself. Where did the dogs go? They must be sold out of dogs because dogs are the superior pet. And there are horses in the back. Looks like we got a guy picking out his horse. Good luck to you, bro. Horse is a great investment. I highly recommend. Next on our whirlwind tour of Terra Solum, we have the barn. Here for all your farming needs. This is a man who looks like he knows a thing or two about farming. Unfortunately, I think he learned everything he knows because he went to college and now works for Big Farm. Forget you, Cecil. That's your name. Hey, Cecil. Support local farmers. I'm no longer shopping at the barn. Oh, these are water towers, by the way. We've passed 2 of them so far, but I realized I didn't say anything about them. I made these just to kind of give it... It's an aesthetic thing. Literally, this water does not go anywhere. Another panic room, just in case, you know. Don't want to get caught not being near the police. Here we have Sherry's Sweets with the... What is supposed to be a cake icon... I accidentally, instead of using the vanilla Minecraft cake, I used the city Minecraft cake, so it looks nothing. It looks more like an ice cream sandwich, honestly, but it still works. Here we have the post. Did I name the post? This is the post office. B&Q post office. Yeah, B&Q stands for book and quill because that's how you write letters to one another in Minecraft. So that's that. Down here, we have the 1 under par mini golf course, which is very convenient that we have our golf ball here, also known as our gumball. We could use any of these golf balls if we wanted to, but we will not. So basically, each hole has its own little twist. There are some rules things. We won't play through the entire course because it actually is 17 holes. On purpose, before you guys start screaming at me that a mini golf course is 18 holes. Yes, but the name of the golf course is 1 under par, which means there is 1 hole less than a typical mini golf course. So, calm down. Let's see. Is there anything else I haven't covered? You know what? I'm looking at time right now. We're actually only going to get through a third of what I have built. So out here, there are a couple of, well, this one's a pirate ship over here. And this one is a actual proper naval ship. You can tell, not only because of the motif of the black flags, But this one definitely has the Jolly Roger. And this one has the flag of, up until about 200 years ago, the country with the strongest navy in the world. Yeah. Here we have Rainbow Isle, represented by way too many beacons. You see that silhouette in the background? I'm going to tease that. We're not going to get to that this video. Here we have, I haven't named this, but this is a prison. Still a work in progress. Back here I have, this used to be what the STEM lab does now. This is an abandoned laboratory. We're actually going to sneak in the back. It's a club where you go for dancing and stuff. Do I have sounds turned on? No. Well, yeah, I do, don't I? So there you go. Then you can also make this change colors if something wasn't broken. Oh, it's not broken. It's doing exactly what I asked it to. There we go. So my command blocks change the colors, so it's now a full rave. Alright, I'm going to stop this before it gets too out of hand. Alright, we need to leave. La 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 la, let me out. Do 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 do. Alright, I hope that's not going to remain too long. Anyway, why do I have zombie villagers in my tower? This is my tower. This is the dragon's lair. Oh, darn, I can't go back out to show the full view of the dragon's lair because the music's still going on. Anyway, so let's go up the spout. Here we have the dragon's lair. A lot of things going on in the dragon's lair. First of all, we have the super enchanting table. Where we come to do all of our mega enchantments. By the way, I also imprisoned a wither in the dragon's lair. He is trapped, and I am sapping his energy because he is the enemy. Let me tell you what, guys. Maybe at some point I will invite some people to come play this map with me, because I did actually invent a lot of lore for this. There's a ton of just things that I've hidden throughout the world to kind of give you a story to go by. So we also have the super anvil for all of your super anvil needs. Over here we have the max brewing stand where you can make, I think it was like 237 potions at a time. I'm not sure how accurate that number is, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 237. We have a private one-time use police officer, just in case we have to make a grand escape. Here we have the dragon bed, because dragons need max sleep. Going up here, this is an experimental portal. I can neither confirm nor deny that it works. And then we have another spout to take us to the very tippy top of the tower, where it looks like it's raining outside. Is it raining outside? Let me find out if it's raining outside. I should be able to leave here. Yeah. Nope, it's just dreary, probably because of the wither that I captured. So that's that. And then the last thing I want to show you guys, look at all my little floating islands and stuff. There's the full view of the dragon's tower. And then here we have the Titan sword. And there's a full story behind how the Titan sword came to be there. Mystical, magical Titan sword. So yeah, that's about a third of my total map on here. I've done a lot of stuff, and a lot of things that we didn't even cover. Like that's a cemetery, and there's more to it than that, but yeah, it's a cemetery, and I made it as spooky as I could because at night it gets really fun. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it here. But I did say at the very beginning of the video that I had an important announcement. So this announcement is kind of twofold. I'll go to my backyard where my swimming pool is, so we'll sit in the hot tub for this announcement. So anyway, there we go. Right here, that's perfect. Be in the hot tub, yeah. So, been looking at my schedule and the things that I want to do. And unfortunately, I have had to come to a sobering conclusion in that in order to move ahead with my channel and do the next phase that I am looking to do, unfortunately, Sunday Minecraft is going to have to be on hiatus. Now, I will make this promise that if we get this particular video, this specific Minecraft video, I'll set the bar low. We'll start with 100 likes. If I can get 100 likes on this specific Minecraft video, I will do a part 2 of Dragon's creative map tour. And we will explore another wing or a couple wings of my map and kind of show you some more fun stuff that I've done. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is the reason I'm having to open up this slot in my schedule is because, wait for it, I am now streaming on Twitch. So, hey, you get some bad, but you get a little bit of good with it. So starting next Sunday, so this video is going up on August 8th. So August 15th, I think I have that right, 7 days, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So August 15th, starting at 2 p.m. Central Time, which for you guys in the United States, that's going to be noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. That'll be 8 o'clock p.m. UK, and unfortunately Australia, that's going to be like 5 a.m. on Monday morning. I will be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/DragonDoesGames0, or you can just search Dragon Does Games on twitch.tv. It is kind of going to be not really themed. I'm just going to pick some games that I like playing, and I'll just stream a few episodes of me playing through that game. The first game I can tell you I am going to play, because they've added a bunch of stuff since I first played it, is going to be Stardew Valley. Kind of a retro-looking role-playing game, very 8-bit, very fun. Very much like Minecraft, which is why I chose it first, in that you can do combat things, you can do farming things. There's a lot of different things. If you haven't played Stardew Valley, I highly encourage you to check it out. Again, that's twitch.tv/DragonDoesGames0, all one word. Or search Dragon Does Games 0 on twitch.tv. But yes, that will be the first thing that I'm doing. I will be saving the VODs, assuming that I have learned how to do it correctly. I will be saving those VODs, so if you miss it, or if you live in Australia and that's an unreasonable time for you to be awake, you should be able to go back and see that. And yeah, that's gonna be our new Sunday routine. Wednesday, I'm sorry, because I moved it. Thursday, Adventure Map Thursday will not take a hit. I still plan on doing community maps on Thursday, a little mini series of community maps depending on how long they are. Because I love the Minecraft community and I love seeing what content creators are making. Minecraft's a beautiful game in and of itself, but the way people take it and make newer and different things out of it is phenomenal. So I definitely still want to be doing that. So fret not, you will still get a weekly dose of Minecraft in the form of Adventure Map Thursday. So fret not, it's just with the Halo run, with the Mass Effect on Saturday, Minecraft on Thursday, and now me wanting to start doing Twitch. There was no slot in there that still gave me a day off. So I had to make a decision, and Minecraft multiplayer, as much as it was fun, was starting to wind down to a close. I think you guys could kind of tell from last week's episode. I came away from that feeling very lackluster, so it was just kind of a natural progression of where I wanted to go with this. So again, this video gets 100 likes. I will definitely do a one-off where I do another one of these. I might release it on like a Tuesday or a day where I have a free slot. Or I might just release it concurrently with another day. I might throw it up on a Sunday when I do, streaming and things like that. I will happily make those one-shot exceptions. It's just not something I can have time for as a regular series. So that's basically what that is. And with that, I'm going to draw this video to a close. I'm a little bit over time anyway, but that's okay. A lot of fun was had and a lot of things were done this episode. So hopefully you guys are pleased with it. And if not, I guess I'll find that out. But feel free to leave feedback, positive or negative. Leave that in the comments down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you're excited. I will link my Twitch TV page down in the description of this video. That way it's easy to find. Hopefully you'll click it and bookmark it and save it forever in your favorites and tell all your friends. Maybe. But as for this episode, that is going to be it. So guys, as I always say, be happy and be healthy. But above all else, stay safe. I'll catch you guys next time. All right. Bye.